What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, the road to WrestleMania. And even though in real life, WrestleMania in the rear view, the road here continues with Randall Keith Orton. 83 days. Reset the clock. Let's do it again.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Raw from beautiful Denver, Colorado. I'm Michael Cole, joined by Jerry the King Lawler at ringside, and boy, have we got a main event for you tonight.
The friction between Randy Orton and Undertaker has been getting more and more intense with every week that goes by. Tonight, it all comes to a head as Orton and the Dead Man will square off in that very ring.
The bad blood's been boiling, but it all ends here. And the
Bad
World
blood.
Heavyweight Championship is on the line.
Oh, who's the champion? Is it Randy Orton or is it the Dead Man? And more importantly, will the match go on longer than 2.5 minutes? That's the question. And I suppose, considering the era of Randy Orton, who is clearly not the champion, how many headlocks? How many headlocks, Randy? All of them. Anyway, welcome to a fine Thursday here on the show. At some point today, there will maybe, possibly, perhaps be more VR wrestling, but not on video until I get to hang out with the guys next week. That's if it's out today. I don't actually know, because last time they said, oh yeah, Fastlane happened, and then, oh yeah, tune in Thursday. I waited all day that Thursday, and then like 10:30 at night, they posted a 30-second teaser, and then it didn't actually hit until the week after that. So, again, it has to hit, be uploaded, be there, and then we have to go to the following Tuesday to go get the guys to play it, and, not play it, but, look at it and whatever else. So, for those wondering if we're going to do that, I hope so. But again, it has to go up first. So we'll see. It might go up today. It might be the whole thing today. I don't know. But I do know last time they promised it, and it didn't quite pan out that way. Anyway, elsewhere on this Thursday, I did forget to kind of discuss a thing, which was the main event from SmackDown that I forgot to discuss yesterday, which was Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. And I'm like, look, as soon as they confirmed Daniel Bryan returning to in-ring competition, there was so many, oh my god, dream match scenarios. And certainly, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, has happened in the past. It was quite a while ago on the indies, right? But having it happen on a much larger stage is certainly enticing. And then they did it on free TV. And it's like, look, alright, I get it. Nakamura interrupted the match, which obviously is a great heel move for a match people want to see, is you have your heel interrupt it so it doesn't actually come to a conclusion. And keeps both guys, kind of the mystery of who will win or who would win in that scenario. So that's cool. But also, you're like, all right, we're going to do it now, right now, tonight. And I'm like, that's a match you build to. Like, even if you're going to have the heel interrupt, it's a match you build to. That is all right, it's going to be on this date, therefore more folks tune in or more folks get the network or whatever. Like, you don't just announce it the day of and then have it, like, come on. But yeah, there are plenty of big matches that I would definitely want to see Daniel Bryan in. But man, Daniel Bryan and The Miz is a match years in the making at this point that needs to happen. So obviously, right now they're on different brands, but we have a superstar shakeup happening next week. So hey, we'll see. Perhaps I'll end up on the same brand. I don't know. Or there's always Survivor Series, the one time a year, where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head. So, and the way that they had run it last year, when they had all the champions go head-to-head, and it was like, WWE champion versus Universal, and IC versus US, and that kind of thing. So if Miz happens to get back the IC championship, and Daniel Bryan somehow, some way gets the US title, then that match would totally happen with them being on different brands. I don't know, that's a ways off, so just kind of throwing that out there. But we do have some more, I guess, details, and it's still kind of not that many details on this whole Brock Lesnar deal, in that he's getting more money, which I would, referee bump early on, and I would certainly imagine that that's his major tactic in negotiating, is, hey, I'll stick around, but give me more money. But the details that, are rumored to have happened is that only like a handful of folks actually knew the finish of that match on Sunday. And apparently Roman didn't learn it until the day of the show. And apparently the ref didn't actually get it in his earpiece until the match was already happening. So yeah, a lot of things being kept super secret. on that, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind that in wrestling, because it keeps things from leaking out, which is definitely shock the world, which is fine. But then, the whole story with Brock being apparently upset and going backstage and tossing the belt at the wall or at Vince or whatever, and take your dumb belt, and that kind of thing. Supposedly, that was to work the boys backstage, and I'm like, what kind of peak level WCW garbage is that? You just don't work the boys. Come on, it's not right. It's not right. Keep people in the loop on that stuff. Don't be trying to get them all like, oh my god, that's real, and like, you're all in the same business, and the business is working the fans, not the guys backstage. Seriously, Randy Orton with that backbreaker. Oh, I just seen the punt. He has the punt. Good God Almighty! Don't you do it! He punted him. He punted him. Pinfall. 1 or 2. No, 1 count on the punt. So the dead man, not having it. Not having it. All right, that's a thing. So yeah, that whole thing was a little bit like, come on, really? Like, that is some just peak level WCW backstage politic nonsense, where you do some messed up stuff and then you don't tell anybody what the hell's going on, which is not right when you're all in the same company, all in the same business, trying to make the most money possible. Working the boys is, come on. Anyway, I'd say there is a warning out there for anyone who attended the Hall of Fame and perhaps other events, WrestleMania weekend, in that somebody had measles. Somebody had the measles. And it was confirmed they were at the Hall of Fame at the very least. Now, I don't know why you would go to that stuff and not go to, like, say, TakeOver and Mania. Like, I don't think you would only go to the Hall of Fame. So I would imagine that person, that individual, was at other events. So certainly, if you attended and you have not been vaccinated, perhaps go see a doctor, because you could have been exposed to the measles. Also, you should probably get vaccinated. Seriously. That's a whole different discussion. I'm not going to get into that. That is outside of the scope of this particular YouTube channel. But, let's just say it's a good thing to do. Anyway. So there is that bit of weirdness that just kind of hit, that news, I guess, hit this morning. Or, yeah, it's about 10:30 now, so. He's sitting up. He's sitting up. Nah, dead man. Nah, dead man. Get backdropped. I am not eating that tombstone. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Clothesline from the Viper. Going to the top. Unusual for Randy Orton to go to the top. But he hits that back elbow. Also, I'm having a problem here building another freaking signature, so what in the hell is that business? Is my question. Like, seriously. I'm hitting moves. I think I'm doing alright. I'm hitting kind of the same moves, but I don't know. Here we go. Test of... What was that? I raked the eyes and then worked the knee. I mean, you know. There we go. Finally. Finally. Pick him up. Hit one more. Randy Orton. Backbreaker. I'm going to try and pick him up here and go for that RKO. RKO! Out of nowhere! Onto the dead man. Get his long legs away from the ropes. And then pin him. And then will that be enough? Will that be enough? 2. And there you go. Randy Orton, your new World Heavyweight Champion.
He's done it. He's done it. Randy Orton is the new World Heavyweight Champion.
And what an incredible match. Both superstars gave it everything they had, but in the end, Orton reigns supreme.
There's a new big dog in town, and a new World Heavyweight Champion on Raw.
He's a big dog.
Is back in business.
So how many years has Vince been trying to get the big dog moniker over on somebody? Apparently a while.
Good evening, ladies and and gentlemen, and welcome to Raw live from the Sin City itself, Las Vegas, Nevada.
That happened.
This is the gambling capital of the world. And with the way Undertaker's been carrying himself since losing to Randy Orton last week, it'd be a big gamble to mess with him.
3 superstars are going to do just that, though, gang, as tonight's show culminates with a huge
Aw, man,
six-man
really?
tag match.
6-man tag garbage? Really? Really? Phone call.
This is a high-profile match for us, Randy. Like you, Ted and I have gold around our waist. And like you, we can hold our own against Cena, Batista, and Taker. Let's win this one.
That's rough, Cody. That's rough. Bullet Club is fine. Legacy versus Cena, Batista, and The Undertaker is kind of lopsided, to be honest. Kind of lopsided. Also, where is Manu? Where is he? Anyway. Oh yeah, those tag titles. I haven't seen those in a long time. Alright. Okay, here we go. This again. Anyway. Oh, hip toss. So, one last thing, I guess, to mention here in our news section is that there's going to be a Hardy Boys DVD, and it will contain footage from TNA Impact, which is crazy for a WWE-produced DVD. They've done stuff before with Ring of Honor, but this is, I think, the first time actually using footage from Impact. So, that's, at least the new management of Impact understands that, hey, this helps them more than anything else. Instead of just being stubborn and annoying about it, it actually does help them. Say, hey, they did cool stuff over here, maybe you should watch stuff over here from other guys that you might like. Maybe. So, that's happening, I think, the end of this month. That's coming out on DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever. Also, release. There we go. Ball away slam. Ball away slam. That was real quick to get myself a signature, so that's cool. Because we're going right to that backbreaker. And then picking him up. And then hitting that RKO. Boom! You guys want to help me out here if I get this pinfall? It's not going to work. But it gets broken up. Or, no, it gets kicked out. So, either way, not the best option there. But if I just keep in one guy and use my usual tag team tactics, then it shouldn't be too bad getting through this 6-man tag. But, if my legacy partners here do not do their job and their due diligence, then that makes things a little bit more difficult. Now, doesn't it? Or I just keep hitting DDTs over and over and over again. So let's try hitting up. Nope. It didn't work. Don't tag out. Don't tag out. I don't want to start all over again. Seriously. Sure. Up and then down. Belly to belly. My freaks and my peaks. Up and then left is raking the eye, I guess. Okay. Cena, stop stalking me. Seriously. Quit. Alright, up and then right was a DDT. Cena's just getting too close for comfort here. Seriously. Up and then down is... Wait, really? Did I hit up and then up? I think I haven't done that yet. Up and then up. Oh yeah, nice. Rolling neck breaker. Oh, the Orton stomps. The Orton stomps. Oh, Cena on the floor. Undertaker's getting stomped on. Cody doing his job. Oh no, he sat up. Crud. RKO! Thank you, Cole. Help me out. Right, because he's got a finisher, so that's a problem. Great. Evil intentions. Evil intentions. One more time. You guys handle your business there. I did one more time. Yes. Go. Count, ref. Count. 1, a 2, a 3. You couldn't do it. Legacy wins. Shocking upset.
Rhodes, DiBiase, and Orton with a show of unity here after picking up a huge victory against some tough competition. Could we be seeing the birth of a new alliance?
I mean,
I don't know, Cole.
Their legacy,
Just look
so
at
yes.
these guys. 3 young champions, 3 men at the very top of their games. You can almost smell the confidence. If these 3 were to stick together, mark my words, there'd be no stopping them.
They'd definitely be a threat to the rest of Raw, like they proved tonight. We're out of time, folks. Thanks for joining us.
You can smell the confidence. It smells like bronzer and baby oil.
Good evening, everyone, from sunny San Diego. With just 2 weeks to go until the Royal Rumble,
Hell in a Cell?
the general manager has just signed 2 blockbuster matches for the pay-per-view.
Blockbuster isn't a big enough word, Cole. These matches are huge. After what happened last week, the World Tag Team Champions will be defending against John Cena and Batista. And even bigger than that, Randy Orton will go against The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yikes.
Both men are in action tonight. We'll see how they fare leading up to the Rumble.
Uh-oh. Just hanging out. Got a chair for me and a chair for the belt.
Whoa! Somebody's on edge. It's just us, Randy.
I can see that. What do you want?
After what happened last week, me and Cody realized something. The three of us, we're not that different. We're all next generation superstars. We're young, we're talented, and we're all champions.
But you know, Randy, some people on Raw don't like people like us. Every time they see us, they're reminded how we were bred for greatness. So people like us, we need to stick together. Tonight, I've got a match with that big, scary Undertaker. And if you've got our back, we'll have yours. Do we have a deal?
Do I have to hit the A button and shake his hand?
Okay. I've got your back tonight.
Okay.
Thanks, Randy. You won't regret it.
I'm sure I might. I'm sure I might. Fooled you. But that will be tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'm Attack Slug. More videos every day. I'll see you next time right here on the channel. And I am out.